Yo, what up? Welcome, right? Welcome to the session, the London session. Hold on, I am also going to record because I would like to look back at this as well, right? So y'all can look at my sheet as well. Now, I was trying to create a new sheet, like a trading plan, confirmation checklist, and print it out so I can see it. But I already have one. It was just that I was trying to make a new one, make it look, I don't know, make it look nice, if so say. I don't know. But right, we're gonna go to our old trading journal, which I have shared before. And I just want to show you guys exactly, right? I have my trading affirmations I like to look at. Well, right before a trade. I try to get in a habit to do that, but in this case scenario, I have not. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, but for my trading plan confirmations, I like to look at this so it reminds me that I am doing things correctly. Although I know that I'm doing things correctly, if I start to get out of my plan or, you know, just like to look at that. But so just to, just to pop up like what's happening right now, right? You got Forex Factory, right? So really today, nothing too much going on. JPY Bank is closing um for the bank holiday. What's the day for there? What's the holiday today? I'm not sure. But right, I was looking at Euro USD. We're going to look through all the pairs, see what we can potentially play, but this thing is already selling off. I am potentially looking at a new low, and I'll tell you why, right? So here, I mean, right now, you can see that we kind of accumulated lower low, lower low, break, push down, accumulate. But one thing that I am noticing right now is that the 4 hour is the opposite, completely opposite as of right now. Right, you got the higher low, higher high, complete break, right? Just a beautiful break, right? Now, what we like to identify, let's clear this chart up and let's clear that up, right? I like to identify that point of interest, right? Also like to identify the imbalance that's within that point of interest or below that point of interest, which we have right here, right? And um, any liquidity, which we had this huge liquidity pool right here, right? Came up at least 50%, over 50% of it, which is pretty decent, right? And we like to identify targets, which we're gonna do right now, right? So really, like, there's not many targets down below, right? Unless we're looking further, right? So if you're looking on the further end, like we got some down. If you're looking on the further end, excuse me. I mean, we got some liquidity down here. We got some higher lows down here, right? We got some liquidity that needs to be taken out below this low because this created a higher high. This was the previous higher low. So we got some liquidity right here that we could potentially take out. So far it looks pretty balanced down here. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, like it looks pretty balanced. And then also we got some liquidity down here, prior to that, this whole expansion. So right here, we can potentially take this out, potentially, right? But as of right now, we are following that counter trend, just to show you guys, right? So when price broke structure, right, lower low or high, lower low, break, right? That's from the beginning of the counter trend, which we measure our Fibonacci top to bottom, right? And we follow the counter trend till we get closer to our point of interest. It doesn't always have to work, but for my rules and for my sake, once inside point of interest or APA, which we got inside right here, we wait, we look for a smaller time frame, reaccumulation, redistribution plays. When we identify that, we enter accordingly and risk accordingly, right? So in this case scenario, right, you got structure on higher high, higher low, higher high. Once you identify the previous higher high, you identify the previous higher low, and then we broke structure, came back, and now we're distributing at this current point. So potentially this is our first target, right? And then this is going to be a second target. We do have a lot of liquidity built up right here as well, which now I'm currently looking at right there. Do not have any imbalances, but we just have a lot of areas that's built up and needs to be swiped away. But we took most of the imbalance, right? Distribute out the imbalance. So I'm interested to see what happens there. Right now for GU, it's basically the same concept. We're above a high. And looking at structure, this is our higher high, this is our higher low currently. So potentially, we might be looking for some nice distribution plays. Higher high, higher low, higher high. So this is a previous area. It's still bullish as we currently see as right now. So we're still currently bullish on the GU. We don't buy above highs. I'm sorry. I literally have it in my rules, right? It says do not buy at the highs. We do not sell at the lows, right? We just don't naturally do that. So I'm not interested in GE right now. GJ, although higher high, higher low, kind of like lower low, lower high, low low break, higher high, higher low, higher high. This is the last push down right here. This is our point of interest. Going down with a higher time frame. It is still currently bearish as of right now on the 4 hour. But the one, right? So we got a nice little breaker structure. Could potentially play in here that I'm currently looking at. So once it comes at least, this is what I want. This is what I at least want to see. I want to see it come right here, which I'm going to set an alarm for at least 50% before I play anything. Not going to play anything else besides that. I want to see it come into here. And then, of course, we'll take it to a new high, target these imbalances. We got a lot of targets, right? So, yes.